family. Hey, family. What's going on? What's going on? Let me go get this remote control. What's happening, y'all? What's going on? Where y'all at? Where you at? Oh. Anybody on there? I'm trying to hang a Christmas tree on the wall. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Where y'all at? Who on here? Hey, who I got on here? Look at my grandbaby little apron. Y'all pray for my grandbaby. She only 1 years old and she got the flu. We had to take her to emergency today. Chocolate. I know y'all seen her on some of the videos. Little chocolate. Let me look out this window and see if they made it back. What y'all doing tonight? What y'all doing this Sunday night? What y'all doing this Sunday night? What's going on? Hey, y'all. I know every time y'all see me, I bet y'all say every time I see Bridget, she look different. That's me. Hold on just 1 minute. Let me go give me some lip gloss. Okay, what y'all want to talk about tonight? Is everybody through with their Christmas shopping? Everybody through with their Christmas shopping? Who I got up in here? Is everybody finished with their Christmas shopping? I haven't been to the stores to get anything. I barely got finished decorating. Everybody finished with their decorations, taking down Thanksgiving, putting up Christmas. Y'all, it's been so much going on these YouTube channels, so I can't even keep up with it. Y'all been watching? I've been sleep off it all. I had to go to downtown today to find my patient. Couldn't find him. There was a lot of police down there. Somebody got robbed. It was a big robbery downtown. And then had to go to the emergency room with my grandbaby. Whole thing. Y'all be careful with y'all's grandkids, cause this new virus that's out is hitting these kids and giving them upper respiratory problems and issues, and they temperature can literally go from 100 to like 103 within an hour. So they telling you to, hey cat, I told you I was coming back. I was like, you know what, I got to come back because I told cat I was coming back. Did you get in touch with your daughter? How's everybody doing in your house? I was telling everybody, if they got little kids, please be careful. Our hospitals are full, overloaded. I mean, kids in the hospital with upper respiratory problems. And you know how COVID was hitting the adults and taking the adults out like they was when we was on shutdown. Now it's some kind of virus, and it's hitting the kids now and got them in the hospital at the emergency room. It was so many kids there that was sick, and them poor babies, they just looked drained. And my grandson called me over to look at my granddaughter, and my granddaughter, she is always hyper and happy, wake up smiling, go to sleep happy. And she was just laying there still trying to smile, and her eyes had got so small, and I could look in her face and tell that she was sick. Her and your mother's good. Okay, good. Thank God for Jesus. Thank God they good. I know that make you feel more comfortable and make you feel better. Take a load off of you. Yeah, and her little eyes was so little, and I call her chocolate. And I'm like, oh my baby. And when she seen me, she was just trying to smile and grandma. And I'm like, you got to go to emergency. You got to go to the hospital. And I was trying to take her temperature through her rectum with the thermometer, and you know how they be squirming and they don't want you to and stuff. So I did it, and before it could even beep, it was already at 101, and it hadn't even beeped yet. And I called my daughter because my daughter had to work, and I was like, she got to go to emergency. I'm not taking any chances because I remember when my son was a baby and his went up to 104, and he started going into cardiac arrest. So stuff like that, I just don't even like to play with. And coming to find out, he had spinal meningitis and lost all the activity of his limbs, couldn't walk anymore, and I almost lost my child. And that's how I got in church. Because I prayed and asked God if he spared my child's life, I would give my life to him. And when I seen her like that, and that fever had went up to 101 and still hadn't beeped yet, I was like, no, 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 not my chocolate. Not my chocolate. If y'all go on Facebook and look at my shorts and see the videos that I made with her, she is and she's so polite. And she ain't but 1 years old. She'll be 2 Christmas Eve. But everything is thank you. I love you. Yes. And that's my baby, y'all. Yeah, we got to keep each other family up in prayer. We got to look out for one another. And we got to pray for these people on these YouTube channels too. Yeah, you got to pray. I got a son and a daughter too. I got 2 kids. And that's why I demand that they get along. If they got beef with one another, they get mad at each other, my son and my daughter, and it go on too long. I said, this thing went on too long. And I pulled a rope in on them. I said, y'all got to get this straight because all y'all got is each other. I can't have no more kids. All y'all got is each other, and y'all gonna get this straight. I had 2 kids. I got 7 grandkids, but I got 2 kids. And I refuse to let them get to the point where their arguments and, being divided get too far out of hand and go on too long. Because the longer you go on with a situation and being mad at one another, one thing turn into something else, and it turn into something else and something else. And before you know it, they don't know what they mad at. They just know they mad at each other. And a year been and went by and they ain't spoke to each other. I ain't for that kind of mess and drama. I did some decorating. I got to finish decorating. I got to go over to my mom's house and decorate, but I did a lot of mines that look good too. I like it. I like it. I still got to get some more stuff. I got a storage with a lot of stuff in it. Yeah, the thing about it is that's even with us as adults, and then in marriages, in relationships. You cannot sweep things up under the rug and expect for a pile not to come up under there, because if you sweep it up under there long enough, it's going to be a lump up under there. It's going to be hidden, and eventually it's going to start pouring out. And by the time it pour out, so much gonna be mixed together, so much different trash and stuff gonna be mixed together, and you gonna be like, this was trash from last year, and trash from the year before that, and how this get there, and how that get there, and stuff, and it just don't make no sense. It is best to resolve issues, and I don't know why people have a problem with addressing issues when they have them. When you got a problem with somebody, address that thing. and get that thing out the way. Don't give the devil no room to keep coming with something else, because he gonna keep coming with something else. Then it's gonna be something else. Then it's gonna be something else. You gonna forget why you got mad in the first place. All you gonna know is you got all this hate and resentment built up in your heart. So get that. I mean, when the mess start, dead it. Back in the day, our parents used to be, what'd you say? Back in the day, our parents used to be put in and under the rug and forget. Yeah, and that's where we learned it from our parents. Not dead thing, put sweeping stuff up under the rug. And then our parents end up living in a whole home situation and think it's good for the kids because both parents is there. It's not, because all of that residue spills over into your kids, and then your kids begin to um work and operate on learned behavior, and then you become a repeat offender because you start doing what you seen them do. That's why when young couples get married now, I tell them communication is the key in the success to your marriage. Don't go to bed mad at one another and with your backs turned against towards one another. Because when your back is turned towards me, my back is turned towards you. Guess who in the middle? The devil. Folks go to bed happy nowadays. I ain't never seen nothing like it. Wake up mad because they had a dream. Really? Like Beyonce sung that song, went to bed on top of the world, woke up, the world was on top of me. You got to, and we was taught back in the day that if you went and got help, that you were weak or you were crazy. Don't take your business to the outside. God has given these psychiatrists and doctors, the ones that's good, wisdom and knowledge and understanding to talk to them, or even people, you have that auntie, you got that grandmother, you got somebody in the family that you can go to and talk to that's going to give you some sound teaching. Don't go to nobody that's going to tell you, I know what you mean. Pack your stuff and get up out of there. And so, because it's some people that don't want you to make it, don't want you to succeed. Okay, I'm gonna give you my phone number. And you know what? That's wise and that's wisdom, Cat, because everybody can't handle your truth and what you got to say. Everybody can't handle your truth because people are too easily to get offended and take it personal, and especially when they know they wrong. How you gonna take something personal and be offended? The number one, your circle, your inner circle, your family. And because you was raised together, brought up together, then you come out You didn't got in trouble. You didn't, and then you come out, get your mind right, and then you start doing good. They automatically begin to think you better than they are. No, it's not that I think I'm better than what you are. It's just that I'm making better choices than what you choose to make. I choose not to live my life like this anymore. And you got that same choice as long as you got breath in your body. So it's not that I think I'm better than you, it's that you think I'm better than you. Hey, Miss Candy, Candy girl, you are my world. Hey, Candy. Yeah, I don't know why people had that conception. You think you better than me. What you say, you a peacemaker and a lover, and it took a long time to be where God has. Yeah, and they don't realize how much time you in a lot of pain. Okay, I understand if you only can stay for a while. I just thank God that you came on to say hi and let us know so we can send up prayers for you, girl. Yeah, a lot of people don't my son is always throws me. And you cannot let that affect you because you can't go back in the time and change what happened. What happened happened. What you say? Girl, let me tell you, let me tell you this, then I'm gonna get back with you. Cat, you know when I first got in church, you know they had a choir I always have wanted to sing. And so I got in the choir and we had a pastor and wife anniversary, and I was so excited because I was in the choir, because when I was younger and had to go to church and stuff like that, that they always say I was off beat and I was out of tune and stuff. So I was a good tambourine player, so I played tambourine. And I got saved and I got in the choir and I went to rehearsal every night for 2 weeks and getting ready for the pastor and wife anniversary. And so the choir director said, we got to stop. Somebody is singing off key. Somebody is singing off key. And this one girl say, it's her. It's her. And pointed me out. And I looked at her because I thought I was on key singing. And I was so embarrassed. And then she had me to sing a verse by myself. And so I sung a verse by myself. Okay, Candy, we'll see you on the next one. Okay, so I will see you on the next one. Go ahead and talk. Okay, I'm going to be praying for you, Lord, in the name of Jesus. Lord, we ask you to touch Candy's body, dear God. Lord Jesus, whatever she going through and whatever pain she going through, Lord, we ask you to touch and heal her, Lord, and comfort her and let her be able to sleep through the night and comfort. Dear God, we know you able in the name of Jesus, Lord, and we'll give you the glory, the praise, and the honor. In your name, I thank you, dear God, for Miss Candy. In your name, thank you, Jesus. Amen. Candy, you go and get you some rest. And whatever you going through, Candy, put it in God's hands and ask God to take that pain away and give you some rest and drink a whole lot of water and your cranberry juice and stuff. Girl, they asked me to lip sing. They said, "Do you mind lip singing for the anniversary?" That thing hurt my feelings so doggone bad. That Sunday, when it came time for us to sing in the choir, you know what I did? I sung louder than anybody that was in there, and I mean, I threw them all off. Thank you, God. God is good. You gonna sleep good tonight, Candy, because God acknowledges you and acknowledges your prayer and your faithfulness. But girl, I sung louder than anybody, and I was so off key. I tried to be off key. I let the devil use me at night. Simply because I had went to choir rehearsal for 2 weeks straight, and they had the nerves to ask me to lip sing. Candy, tomorrow I'm gonna check in on you tomorrow, Miss Candy, to see how you doing. And stay warm out there too. Cause this weather is bad out here and the hospitals is full. And you can't do nothing sick. But Kat, you cannot wear the coat of guilt. You had a different mindset back then. You did your time, you did what you needed to do, you paid the price, and when you out there doing things you ain't supposed to do with drugs or alcohol and stuff like that, what I'm working in the field that I work in, people don't realize that's a sickness. It's an illness. An alcoholic, that's a sickness. I'm in Nevada where the snow is, and it's cold. We got snow on the ground. It was so pretty last night, and it's gonna snow again this week. And I'm gonna go outside and I'm gonna videotape it so you can see it. It'd be so pretty because they got our streets so lit up with lights, and it's just beautiful. And at my part-time job, oh my God, you know how the casinos do. Oh my God, the annex. I got to let y'all see the annex. No, not Las Vegas, Reno, Nevada. A lot of people don't really hear about Reno, Nevada, and it's a gambling state too. It's just like Las Vegas, but it's still 7 hours apart. So ain't nobody got to worry about doxing me, y'all. I'm in Reno, Nevada. Folks doxing each other on these pages. Reno, Nevada. So when you walk off into the casino in our annex, girl, Lady Justice, hey Justice, go what? Come on, girl, guess what? What? I'm like Rodney Nation. What? Tell me what you know. Marvin Sapp went on. What's that? What's VLAD TV? What he went on there for? Girl, what about Marvin Sapp? You know I love Marvin Sapp. No, 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 no. Stop. You know what? Hang your phone up. Hang your phone up right now. Not that I'm judging anybody, because God love everybody. Sin is sin. Liars is sin. Homongers, fornicators, and stuff like that. But you ain't telling me this. I just know what the word of God say, and I ain't being biased towards nobody. I just know sin is sin. But this right here that you telling me, girl, it's a product has valid in a channel in YouTube. So he confessed to being homosexual. That's what you telling me? Is that what you telling me? We got to pray that God heal our land. Oh, he did an interview on via. And what was the interview about? Was he talking against? Was he talking against some, or was he agreeing with the lifestyle? Because you know they talking about Jamal. Now the Jamal that's, oh, he was talking about how we sugarcoated. Well, it's a big thing now where they got Jamal, all the Bishop Jamal, all on YouTube, cause they saying that he said the way of getting the young people into the church, we got to go where they are, which is true. So it's like Bishop Eddie Long is okay, cause yeah, he's a bishop. He's a bishop. And he's saying that promoting how to get people, young people in the church to sell that they should to sell weed. I'm like, okay, now how do that work? Nas the rapper is, and okay, I know about Lil Nas. And the thing about it, the Bible say the love of money is the root to all evil, and a lot of money come out of that community. A lot of money, and they are big, big, big supporters in the church and with the bishops and stuff. They are very big. So what they're trying to do is sugarcoat it to the point where they making everybody feel comfortable, and especially individuals that's in the industry that have money, because they donate a lot of money. Yeah. Yeah, Lady Justice, he promoting about selling weed, getting them young people in. And you know what? God don't need you to promote him like that. First of all, God is the one that created the plant that made it. And man is the one processed it. And made all these different kinds of herbs and weed and chemicals and stuff like that on it. So God don't need you to put it in these young people's head to sell it in order to get them in church, because if you doing the right thing and you preaching God's gospel, God is going to let the church be prosperous any way it go. You can have 1,000 members in one church, and then another man can have 100 members in one church. That's just like on these YouTube channels. You can have 100, another person can have 5,000 subscribers, and if you got 50 or 75 subscribers that's loyal, you can bring in more that way than you can with 5,000. God don't need no help that kind of way. Because nowadays, I don't know what they putting in this marijuana, but it seemed like to me that it is making our young people's minds, it's messing them up. Back in the day when I used to smoke, you smoked the joint, you passed it from one person to the next, you got high, you ate, you went to sleep, you watched a good movie, but now you got to constantly smoke it. I never seen anything like it. They constantly putting that pipe up to their mouth, roll down the window, and you think that a fire is in the car. What's that? And then they think that they ain't smoking tobacco. I don't smoke cigarettes. He said that. And then you got these young people saying, oh, I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't smoke cigarettes. But what they fail to realize is these brown cigars that they cutting open and rolling the weed up in, that is tobacco. And I don't know whether that's the addiction part of it, and then you got to lick it for so long to make it stick. What happened to the zigzags? Do they sell them anymore? Because if you cut one of them cigar blunts open, that they roll it up in and look in it, you see all the different, the little flakes of tobaccos that's pressed off in it, where that's tobacco. So you smoking more than cigarettes. You got to just sit back, like I tell people, step back and analyze some things, because them rappers that they are buying, and then they spending more money, because I think they charge like $3 for one of them. I think you used to get like 100 zigzags for 99 cents. When they open up the doors and said this is illegal, they started off with glaucoma. But when they opened up the doors and said it's legal, the world went crazy. Here in Nevada, do you know on every corner, it's like hospitals. Make you a YouTube channel. I'm telling you, girl, and then get monetized, because if you doing good commentary and stuff like that, that's another source of income coming in for you. Get your hours like I'm trying to get mine and stuff, and then in the midst of it all, you can also, be witnessing and getting the word of God out there, because young people is looking for something to believe in. They looking for something, and the thing about it, you got to have tough skin, because it's some people that have sent me some terrible messages on Facebook. And all I do is respond and say, I love you too. You can't get caught up in your feelings, because if you do, you will be all kinds of messed up. But YouTube make it easier where you can get paid, and yeah, you can block them. And see, that's what I'm learning now over on YouTube. I know how to do it on Facebook because I was started off on Facebook. I started off on Facebook before Facebook started paying. And I'm going to post some of my older videos before they start paying, because I was making a lot of funny videos. I got one video, and it's called Violation of the Booty Nasties. And what that is, these stretch pants with everybody wearing them. Everybody can't wear them stretch pants. I was all up in Walmart one night, girl, asking the employees, stop letting people come up in this section that ain't supposed to be up in these kind of pants. Do you realize you are, I was telling them, violating SR code, NRS code. I was so bored until I just was in Walmart one night, and I mean, I had a ball. You know, everything happens at Walmart. But yeah, I got a lot of videos that I made when, in some of the videos, y'all ain't gonna know who I am because I had blonde hair. And then I had to cut all my hair off about that short, dyed it blonde, burgundy hair. I mean, I was every woman. But make you a channel. But yeah, I'm gonna go to one of our dispensaries one day. I should go one day next week and take my camera in there and be live and show y'all the setup that they have at our dispensaries. Now, all you got to do is give them your ID, and you go in there and shop like you at the grocery market. You don't need no medical card from no doctor, no nothing. All you need is your money. They got cookies, they got candy, they got gummy bear, they got anything you want. They got the rolled up blunts for extra $5. What you need, so if you already know how to roll, what you need to pay $5 to have somebody else to roll it to. But we got kids in my family, and it really messes with me because I'm that auntie. I am that auntie that I check them. And I check them real quick in a hurry and be like, okay, I heard that you was doing this and doing that. What's going on? We need to talk about it. Let's take a ride. Because I have youngsters and stuff, and you know, we the type, my family is the type, if you older than, it can be your cousin's child, and me and my cousin the same age, but if they got underage kids, they call me Auntie Bridget. And so they'll listen to me quicker than they will their own parents, because they know I'm that auntie, and I ain't going to tell them nothing wrong. And they know I love them, and I'm going to come through for anything they need. And I'll be telling them, what is this I hear about you on Instagram? And I'm telling folks that you sell and you smoking. They do so much, these youngsters, on TikTok and Instagram, and I can't even understand why. Guess I better not talk too much about them and stuff, for they been and blocked me up off of here. But it's a lot that they can do on them channels. That's why it's up to the parents, us, to monitor our kids. and watch our kids because we don't know what they involved in. The internet is raising our children simply because we too lazy to take responsibility for our own children. And then when they get out there, something happened to them, and we get that call, and we be like, "Oh, they did this, and my son, my child, and stuff like that." Well, you know what? You been knowing, and people been telling you what they've been seeing on these channels that your child has been on here, and now all of a sudden you concerned. A lot of things that happen to our children, we can't blame nobody but ourselves. But with your situation, Kat, back then, you were dealing with a lot. You were in addiction and sickness, and I mean, it wasn't like it is now. And so, with your son and stuff, I've been praying for that situation with you and him. And I just believe that God is going to bring him around. And like I told you once before, you need to pray about it and ask, and then ask God what to say. And it ain't what you say, it's how you say it. It's how you approach it, because he could be sensitive to something very small that happened, could remember something that is small, and we don't think that is nothing that's serious, but it's not what we think and how we feel, it's how they think and how they feel. Because boys are really what mothers don't realize. Boys adore their mothers at a young age as a little boy. Just like girls adore their fathers and they say, I'm a daddy's girl. Same thing with boys. They adore their moms. And they can't understand why you left me, why you did this. You could have stopped. You could have been with me. But what they don't realize is when you in that addiction state, it's not as easy as they think. And you're going to have to let him talk. And you just going to have to sit there and listen. And be sure to give a ear and listen to everything he's saying, things that you don't think that's important. Those are the most important things. And then ask him, what is it? I'm sorry. I love you. I know I was wrong. Don't make no excuses for yourself. He did up until I went to prison. Yeah, and the thing about it, you know why? Until you, they will still be protective of you. And then when you go to prison and then they have no access to you, that's when it's in the nature of a young man. A little boy is still a man, and he still got those man tendencies and hormones, because a little boy is going to always grow up to be a man. And boys, girls can handle rejection easier than boys can. And then they end up getting into these relationships. So I told him when he was ready that I am too. And the thing about it, he might not never come and tell you, Mama, I'm ready to talk. You might have to go back to him and say, baby, time is passing us up, and I want to fix this. I don't want no more time to pass us by. Can We fixed it. Can we talk about it? I know it's going to take some time for you to trust me again, to love me again. And I just want to be able to prove myself to you that I'm changed and that I want to be a part of your life if you willing to accept me. You going to have to come to him as humble as you know how, because after you left him, you don't know what other kind of relationships he was in that he experienced rejection. And it's hard for a man to experience rejection. And a lot of men, have you ever watched the reality show, A Mama's Boy? They almost rather give up their relationship with their fiance because of their mothers. And their mothers are able to tell them how to. You done seen control relationships like that, where the mother control that relationship, and the young boy do what the mama say do. Look at Jim Jones and Chrissy. Look what that girl went through and was with that boy all them years and try to get him to marry her. And because of his mama, he put it off and put it off and put it off. And anybody can look at Mama Jones and know it's a problem there. And she had an addiction. She had a problem. But the thing about it, she was there in hard times and in bad times. And then it seemed like she always sympathized with him and was on his side. And it was hard for him to put her on the back burner. Jim Jones, the rapper, and Chrissy on Love and Hip Hop. That boy went far as saying that his mama taught him how to kiss. French kiss. He went on air. Allegedly. I'm gonna have to say allegedly. But I seen the interview myself. And she found everything that girl done wrong. And so he was seeing her up out of his mama's eyes with, she was a good woman. And she's still with him to this day, Chrissy, is because she loved him. And they've been together over 18 years. It's a lot of men don't want you to come at their mama no kind of way. Because they be like they mama. And the thing about it, just like a woman can have a man brainwashed and get in his head, because she know how to work that. A girlfriend can do that. A mama can do that too to her son. He's a known rapper. He's an OG. When it comes to when it comes to men and they mothers, I don't care what they mama done, how she done it. They ride or die as long as she there with them. But once they have that separation, like you and your son had that separation, then that's when someone else can get in their head and turn them against you. And don't let it be somebody else that is giving them that attention that they have always desired and always wanted, and they feel like gonna be there by their side. They not willing to lose that because they don't know when you gonna dip out on them again. And that's why you got to I just hope and pray that he with a young woman that is not biased and want him to have a relationship with his mother, because that means a lot when you have a son that feels like this and then he has a girlfriend or a wife that see the need and see the void and the emptiness and know that he needs to have this relationship with his mother and show him that she have changed her ways and stuff. That means so much. And if he have someone in his life like that, maybe it'll be a good idea for you to go and talk to her. Yeah, and encouraging him to love you. And see, he needs somebody like that that's going to speak positivity in his life. He would have, and see, he with an older woman, and he probably look at that older woman as a mother figure, and she has come in and take your place, but she can never ever take your place. And if she reasonable, and you can talk to her, and you can get along with her, and it might be some things that you know you don't agree with and stuff like that, but sometimes, oh, she don't like you. But sometimes we got to do some things that we never had to do, and maybe you have to talk to her and say, you know, it's it, it's some things happen, and I'm sure he told you about my past. And I want a relationship with my son, and I'm not here to take your place because I realize you've been here for him. I just want to be a part of his life too. But I assure you, baby, I'm not here to try to interfere and take your place, because he gonna love you the way he gonna love you, and he gonna love me the way he gonna love me. Because you can give him some things that I can't give him. So you got to get it straight with her and let her know that you are not there to swoop him from up under her. Because anytime he's a young man, young, strong man, and dealing with an older woman, she insecure as well, especially with you changing your life and her seeing the change and you trying to come back into his life. We all women, we know how it work, but through prayer and talking to her, God gonna be the key first. God gonna be the lock in this situation, and she gonna be the key. And that's the only thing you can do is put it in God's hands and leave it there. Talk to God like you talk to me. And God know you changed your ways and that you want this relationship with your child. And don't and one thing you can't do, you cannot talk to him against her, because she been there for him. They have had pillow talk together. And no doubt if she's an older woman, he didn't cry on her shoulders and in her lap. So they got a connection and a bond. So you can't talk against her, because he gonna figure And the thing about it, like I told you once before, you got to live your life. The only thing you can do is put it out there. And if he don't accept it, God knows that you put it out there and the ball is in his court to do with whatever he want to do with it. And after you were sincere, ask for his forgiveness, put the ball in his court, you free. You are free. And all you got to do is ask God, say, God, this thing hurt me. It's tearing me up inside, but I need you to fill this void and heal this wound because I can't continue to feel bad about something that I cannot change. So I'ma need you to touch their hearts and their minds. Because you can't keep on over and over and over, big and big and big, and extending the olive branch, extending it and being rejected. Because if you continue to do that, then you'll never heal. You'll never be able to go forth. So you got to close all them doors behind you. What you done, do your apology, mean it from the heart, talk to him, and live your life from there. Everybody, even your own, ain't gonna like you. The Bible say beware of everybody that speak good of you. And the devil wants to start chaos and confusion in families anyway, because God ordained a family. Anything God ordained, the devil is set out to destroy. And he's an impersonator of everything good that God has done and created. But I'm not saying that. Don't keep on running back every week saying the same thing over and over. You said it, you sincere out your heart, you put it out there, and that's all it is. And they are going to be accountable for that. And if she's poisoning his mind and putting stuff in his head because she's insecure and thinking that you are a threat to him and her relationship, she gonna have to deal with God with that. And evidently, if y'all ain't came together yet after this, she feel like you a threat. Because I'm sure he didn't explain to her the woman you used to be, and then she look at the woman that you are now, and it's a threat to her, thinking that you coming back to take her place. I don't know why people had this concept that, oh, they trying to take my place. They trying to move me out the way. No, you are who you are in a person's life, and I am who I am in their life. You be okay with where you are, and let me be okay with where I'm at. Stop all this foolishness and childishness and grow up. How old is your son? And how old is she? I do too. Cat, I love talking to you, girl. How old is your son and how old is she? I would love to talk to some other women and men too, but y'all don't want to come out the bushes on Bridget. I got an old mind. I done seen a lot. I done done a lot. I don't look like what I've been through, but I've been through a lot. I've done a lot. I know you allow them to be where they are, but what I'm saying is she dealing with some insecurities, thinking that you are coming to get her spot or something, because every woman know how a man or a young boy want to be, how they mother is their queen, and how they want to be a part of their mother's life. And for a woman not to enforce that with another mother, he's 33. Oh Lord. Yep. He 33 and she 11 years older than him. I can tell you right now, you are a threat. And she thinking that you coming to take her place. And thinking that you gonna be putting in his head that she too old for him and that he needs to be with a younger woman where he can start a family and yada 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 and stuff. But like I said, assure her, that ain't what I'm here for. I realize he love you. You love him. He make his own decisions. I'm not here to put a wedge in y'all's relationship. I just want to have a relationship with my son. But with an age gap and difference like that, and you don't know this woman's background or how she was raised or if she have insecurities or not, you in a whole different ball game, baby. She might not never be willing to try to mend that relationship. So you gonna have to put that in God's hands and leave it there. You sure are. This other phone is ringing. See, it's just my mother calling about my grandbaby. Hold on. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello?
Brittany,
Huh?
do you have any wipes?
Yeah, I got some wipes. Let me see. Let me check and make sure. How Cherish doing?
Cherish needs her diaper change. And she stinks bad.
Where my mama at? Where my mama at? Ray.
Look. Yeah, hello? Hi, Granny.
Where my mama at?
Sleeping. But Grandma says she has some, so Ray's looking right now.
Huh?
Grandma says she has some, Ray's looking right now.
Oh, she got some?
Yeah, see.
So, is Cherish asleep?
Uh-uh.
Huh?
No.
Did she take her medicine?
Yeah.
Is she feeling
We
better?
all did.
She feeling better?
Yeah, she moving around, popping more. Too much.
So did y'all find?
We need them, Granny.
Huh?
We need them. We need the wipes. Ray said he didn't see any.
Okay, because I don't want to get the flu. She got the flu. I'm finna, you come outside and I'm finna swing them on over the balcony.
Okay.
Okay.
Right now?
Yeah, right now.
Okay.
She don't have diarrhea, do she?
I don't think so.
Okay, come on out.
Okay.
Yeah, girl, you in a whole different ball game. And the thing about it, when he got with her, Cat, he was looking for a mother figure because he didn't have you. That's what he was looking for, and that's what he found in her. He found a mother figure. And sometimes you got women that take advantage of that. And that's sad. And separate these young men from their mothers. Ooh, it's cold out here. Where you at? Yeah, it ain't like you dealing with no is she older than you? No, she ain't older than you because she 11 years older than him. So she ain't older. Louis! Look at the snow out here. Where is he at? Now, why is you coming outside with shorts on? Just that quick, you just came from emergency. You welcome, love you. Okay. Hey, Louis, did Chuck take his medication that was on the counter? Well, make sure, call him out the room and make sure he do. Ooh, it's cold out there. Yeah, you dealing with, you in a whole different league now. Girl, you gonna have to take a road trip out here. It is so pretty. It's cold, but you see, just to go on my patio, I had to put on this. I got a patio off my bedroom, and then I got a patio that's off the living room set. I got two patios. So when I'm laying in the bed at night, girl, I can just open them blinds and just watch the snow. Let me show you. This I showed you earlier. I got stuff on the patio. This is the patio off my living room. This is my condo that God bless me with. I got a little schnauzer. That's her cage. Her name is Cookie. Oh, I got to put some batteries off in there. Look how I let my plant die. This is my patio off my living room, and it's cold too. Plants done died. Then I got, let me go down this hallway. I have a patio. This is my bedroom. Then this is my patio off my bedroom. I ain't opening that door because it's cold.
People who are so carnal
Right.
that they don't understand.
So I got two of them.
So
Yeah, you gonna take a road trip out here. There go TD Jakes. That's my boy.
but if all that Peter was fighting,
And I want you to start watching him. He is so encouraging. Oh my God. And he make it so plain and simple where you understand what he's saying. I mean, it's just so plain and simple. But yeah, I lay up here and look at this pet and just watch the snow just come down. It's beautiful.
enemy over Gadarenes, moving fast and furious.
But yeah, you dealing with that's hard. You gonna have to put it in God's hands and leave that there. With a woman got that many years over him. Thank you so much, girl. Don't you see? Did you look at the community wall? What somebody put in there? How tacky my house was. That's why I know something is wrong with people, and you got to look over a whole lot of people because some folks just is mad for no reason, angry for no reason at all. For what? And they take things that happen in their childhood and bring it over into you know what's going on. I mean, their life now, and hurt people hurt people. That's what you got to realize and know. Hurt people hurt people. But I want you to start listening to T.D. Jakes, because that man break it down and tell you how once you put something in God's hand and you are sincere and honest with it, he mean for you to leave it there. And if you leave it there and let him fix it, he might not fix it the way we think he gonna fix us. God don't work like we think he gonna work. And that's where we make our mistake. Don't you know, I know that be jealousy. Jealousy is crueler than the graveyard, the Bible say. And the reason a lot of people can't get ahead because they ain't happy for the next person. When somebody gets something I be so happy for people because I know that my blessing is right around the corner. And like you say, family is the main ones. And a lot of times what you don't know, you sent your number. Okay, when we get off of here, I'm going to get your number. And I'm going to call you this week. But what we don't realize is family members, too, play a big role in a whole lot of mess that be going on. You got to listen to TD, put your YouTube on, listen to TD Jakes. This man, he breaks the Bible down and he bring you into the scene and into the setting. And he talk with so much just common sense. It don't use all them big words and stuff that you got to try to figure out and look up on YouTube and stuff like that. He don't do like that. And he got a mega church too. He don't talk about, if you send in this and give this or give that. He do speak on giving because he said that's what keep the church going. But that's not something that he just dwell on. It's your choice. And the man break it down so to the point where you almost get addicted to listening to him, because you be like, man, I never even thought about it that way. I never even knew God felt that way. I never even knew that this really was a issue, or he tell you how to handle different situations, what you should do and shouldn't do and stuff. And with all that being said, you still got to have your personal relationship with God. I feel the same, to be happy and individuals happy. Yeah. Why wouldn't you be happy for somebody else? It took us so long to get to where we are today. Why you ain't gonna be happy for me long as it took for it and what our ancestors had to go through to get to where we are today? It is us as a people that hold one another down. It's us. We do this. To each other. And we got to stop it. And it's just all about your determination and you getting what you want. Yeah, I've been to his church too. But since then, and that's been like about 5 years ago, since I've been to his church, I mean, his ministry has changed so much. Hey, Aaliyah! How you doing, girl? We've been on here for a while, chopping it up. What you doing? We've been on here for a while, me and Kat talking. How was your day? Blessed and highly favored, I pray. Y'all cooking for Christmas or going to family house? You know, when you go to family house, y'all have a potluck, you be like, who cooked that? Who cooked that? Who cooked that? Girl, I am. Well, I done did a whole. I don't look like what I've been through today. I done been downtown looking for my patient. Then seen police all over the place, or somebody got robbed, and I did a little videotaping on that. Been to urgent care because my granddaughter that's 1 year old is got the flu. You cleaned up? Ain't girl, don't it be comfortable when you done cleaned up the whole house? And then had that throw. I got that throw that I put on me. And I mean, I be bundled up and watching TV. After cooking on Thanksgiving, I might have to sit Christmas out, but I may cook. You got family that's cooking? No, you can't go to anybody's house and eat. You be like, who cooked that? Who cooked that? But see, my kids can cook good. My daughter can cook, and my son can cook, because my mom is one of the best cooks I know. My brother have a soul food restaurant here in Reno, and one of the longest standing black restaurant um cafe fishing chip, had the fish, catfish, alligator on the stick, frog legs, neck bones, ox tails, macaroni and cheese, yams, red beans and rice, you name it, he got it. Yeah, go to one of them clean cooks' house. Cause I don't eat at everybody's house. Mm-mm. Especially stuff they gotta take their hands and mix up and stuff like that. Mm-mm. I got a family member that let the cats walk the sink. The cat walked the sink. I went over there one day and looked on top of the refrigerator, and the cat was curled up in the pot in the roaster. What they had you make? The mac and cheese, girl, I can get down on some mac and cheese too. Mac and cheese with chicken and shrimp. Oh, you cook macaroni and cheese with chicken and shrimp in it? What you say you did an invite to dinner at my apartment? Haven't heard from no one since. How come they didn't come? Hi, Wendy. How you doing? You know, welcome Wendy to the chat. Wendy, what's your name? Wendy, we don't play no game. Ain't nobody trying to catch nothing after COVID, girl. The roaster. I seen something moving up there. And I said, what is that? I thought I was seeing something because, you know, I got astigmatism in both of my eyes. And I'm supposed to wear glasses. Hi, Wendy. We welcome you to the chat, girl. Our family. We are family. I got all my girls with me. Girl, something was moving up in the pot. I said, what's that? Thinking I got floaters running across my eye. And my niece said, oh, that's the cat. I said, oh no. We welcome you, Wendy. I said, y'all got to do better than this. And I told them, because I'm just blunt. My daughter said I don't have no filter. I said, y'all ain't got to fix me no plate. Because anytime the cats can take them a bed in the roaster, then I don't need to eat. I will fast today. Wendy, where you live? Profile is in my daughter's. My profile's in my daughter and her daughter, okay? I said, y'all don't play with me. Y'all know I do not even roll like that. Pittsburgh, oh, I know it's cold out there. I'm in Reno, Nevada, and I know y'all got snow like we got. Ain't nothing to do but to be up in the house and be cozy and turn that heater on and wait on that high price utility bill to come. Ohio, that's why I plan on taking my mom back too, cause she got two brothers left, and so I'm doing a little work here so I can get these W-2s and stuff like that together, so everything else is in place because I do private work and stuff, and buying a house down there and taking my, because my mom next month will be 79 years old, but she don't realize her age. Sometimes I have to look in her back to make sure she ain't got no batteries back there, because she like an Energizer bunny. She keep going and going and going and going. And God knows I hope and pray that I be like her. But the way these joints be hurting nowadays, I be like, Lord Jesus, am I going to make it? Am I going to make it? So, and the cost of living is really cheap back there too. Y'all got some nice homes that's running in the $300,000 range. Can I switch from one conversation to the next? My daughter say, Mama, you be talking about one thing, and when you know anything, you done switch to something else. I said, well, you know I am getting older. I don't look my age. So, I tell my daughter, you just listen. Evidently, you want to because you over here. But I just enjoy talking to the young women and men and encouraging y'all, because I just want everybody to be successful. I want everybody to make it and just love on one another. What happened to the love? What happened to the love? Like Michael Jackson said, who's loving you? Have y'all noticed people is not in the Christmas spirit like they used to be? COVID done something. People went in and came out angry, mad at the world, made all these promises. When we come out, I miss family, and I'm going to be close to my family, and I'm going to change, and we going to spend more time together, and yada, 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 yada. Folks came out wanting to hurt one another, wanting to just do damage to one another. And now, let me tell y'all what I seen on the news. They got this thing, now they calling it long COVID, LONG. And it's called long COVID, and it's so many side effects, and that the long COVID is causing people to lose their memory. It's causing people to be fatigued. It's causing people to have anxiety. What else they say? It's a lot of side. Oh, it's messing with people's hearing and they equilibrium. And then on top of this, they smoking that crazy weed. Long COVID. And now they trying to find some kind of medication for it. Long COVID. Did any of y'all get COVID? My daughter had it when she was pregnant, and then my 1-year-old granddaughter just had it like a month ago. My grandson had it 2 times. I was so paranoid until I made me an apron. I went to Walmart and got me a white apron, went to the dollar store and got me some glitter and some glue, and I wrote on the apron, "I love you, but please give me my 6 feet." People started asking me if they could order one. I said, "I love you, but can you please give me my 6 feet?" And it's still a good idea when you go into a crowd of people or on a plane or someplace, still wear your mask. But the Bible said this, in the last days, it will be plague after plague. You got it, Cat? Did you have to go into the hospital? Because I wasn't going to try to see nobody. Mm-mm. I was praying for you from a distance. At a distance. I had it and I didn't know what I had. And so I was so sick and I didn't know because I had never been that sick before. And so I started getting out insurance policies and stuff. And I put all my insurance policies at the foot of my bed and cleaned up real good and had everything laid up and stuff, because you know when the man come and get you, you don't want him to come get you any kind of way. And I had insurance policies lined up at the bottom of the bed. Why is the truth? Drop your phone. I done told you, drop the mic. What he do? Is he? Mm, mm, mm. Them people is crazy. Right after that, I got. We had a restaurant. They didn't keep me. They didn't keep you after you got the vaccine. I didn't do the hospital that night of the shot because my body, we had a retract. They didn't keep. They didn't keep you. Okay, who said this boy was on here pop locking? Aaliyah, baby, how you doing? You had a body reaction from the shot. What kind of body reaction? What you say? I'm done. And all they foolish with all they foolish and being three-piece checkered jumpsuit. What you say? He pop locking a three-piece checkered jumpsuit. Well, tell me this. Did you see his sister and his what kind of reaction did you have while you typing that? His sister them did a skit about the whole situation, and her husband went and got a tote and ran in there and put it on her head. And I said, oh my God, no, these people is not doing a whole skit. And Sister K, Tasha K, she say she taking them to court because you know he did an interview with Tasha K after she say she refused one. He did the interview after she did that long public apology. I didn't even post the apology simply because she got on there talking about suing people and stuff like that, and I just I got just enough money to keep me going. I ain't got no money to be giving nobody, cause she making $50-some thousand every month through YouTube. He said that. But the sister, one sister is doing skits about it, and the other sister, she flew the other sister out to her house, and the other sister is out there helping her put Christmas lights on her trees. Help me, Jesus. Lord, what is the world coming to? Now the two sisters is feud against one another. Exactly. How you suing somebody over something you put out there? What is the reaction? What did it make you? What did it do? Did it have you down, sick? What was your symptoms? Was it the boost? We going back and forth talking about two different things. Yeah, I ain't posting them jokers no more, cause I'm trying to get monetized, and they have me demonetized before I even get there. As of now, it has become a whole full-blown mess, and you just don't know what to believe. Yeah, and I was just telling Kat, I was just telling her about the long COVID. Now they talking about long COVID that's causing people to lose their memory, um, to equilibrium off. I'm already trying to walk straight because I got back problems. No, she got over 1 million supporters. So she telling her supporters, if you see Anybody that's using me as content, report them. And if you report somebody, then they strike your channel and you're not able to post again for like 30 days. And they take all your privileges away and your pay. And a lot of people have made a business out of this. Oh, after surgery, my daughter was in the hospital pregnant with it. Yeah, they going after content creators. That's horrible and stuff when you put it out there. Mm-mm. I'm trying to get monetized. And she monetized, been monetized, and getting her checks and stuff. She's not, it's not that important. She's not that important to me because I see the games that's being played. It's gunplay. That's why I did not take that interview with 20 Mile, and I know for some reason God was leading me not to take that interview with 20 Mile, the one she did that video with before she got with old dude, because if I'd have took that interview with him, I'd have been rocking in the same boat as Miss K. All money ain't good money. After having some crystal and holes removed, I started having chills, feeling faint 2 days. Really? Oh, you had some fibroid tumors removed. Girl, I went through that. Ain't that horrible? That is so painful when you going through that. That's why women, we got to take care of our bodies. Learn your body. Women, learn your body. Stop putting off going to the doctor. Kat, I'm so glad that you start eating right and with your blood pressure, because you know they say blood pressure is a silent killer for black people. It's a whole lot of things we can do without. And have y'all noticed since COVID, the food, it seemed like the food is making so many people sick. I got hypothyroid right up under here, up under my neck. I had developed a lump up under my neck, and it kept growing and growing and growing. So I went to an ears, nose, and throat doctor, and my heart was just beating uncontrollably. And I didn't know what was wrong with me, and I was losing so much weight. And honestly, I thought I had cancer, and I didn't want to say nothing to nobody because, I have had so many family members pass away from it. So I had this mindset, if I got it, I'm not going to tell nobody because I'm not going through no treatments and stuff like that. And my sister passed away at 22 years old, and my mother came to the house one day. She said, "You are dying. You are literally dying in front of my eyes. Please go and see about yourself. And when I got into the doctor said, I don't even know how you walking around. You should have been and had a stroke or a heart attack because everything is off the chart. Everything, because with the hypothyroid, it's like the thermostat to a refrigerator, the motor to a car. Everything is overworking. You could sit here and watch my shirt just beat up out my chest. Would you say they couldn't control it with medication? Cause they're gonna destroyed half of my thyroid. Really? It's like playing Russian roulette. And I thank God that you know how some people's eyes bulge out? Mine was beating so fast, girl. Sweat would be, I'd be sitting down and sweat be just running down my face. I wouldn't be doing nothing. I had to sleep sitting up in my chase. I had a chase because I was scared to literally lay down and go to sleep. And the doctor was like, whoever you praying to is good to you. So they put me on levothyroxine, and I got to take it for the rest of my life. They removed the lump out my throat. Oh, yours a complicated surgery. Oh, it destroyed your gallbladder. And that's where they go after the organs, the main organs in your body. He said, I don't, and then, oh my God, because I got curves and stuff. And every time I went in, I had then lost like 5 more pounds. And I would be sitting up in the doctor's office just crying. Just crying. And I was married at that time. And I was so insecure of my body. That's how I got fatty. Oh, that's how you got the fatty liver. But God. But God. My mama was at every store buying me underwear with butt pads in it. I was buying bras from Victoria's Secret, the bombshell bras, trying to make myself look bigger and curvier. I was paying $80 for bras. I'm telling you, and then during that time I went on a family reunion too, and my cousin came to the room to talk to me that morning and my stuff laying on the bed. That weight loss wasn't no joke, and he was like, what is all this? And I was like, stay out my business. Stay out my business. I gained too much back. I think mine's reversed on me. Cause my breasts just started growing out of control. And now I got to start back buying them $80 bras just to strap them down. Now when I go to the doctor, I'll be upset because my weight didn't went up. I was crying because I lost. Don't you? Let me tell you how bad my weight loss was. I lost so much weight until they put me on Marinol pills that they give to cancer patients for them to eat and gain weight. They put me on the Marinol pills, the little bitty round ones with just the oil in it. But look at these curves now. I'm telling y'all, these curves I'm working with now ain't no joke. Look from the side. I felt so insecure. Oh, you on levothyroxine 100? That's what they put me on. I had got down to 135 pounds, and I'm 5'8". And my mother was like, "You are literally dying. Yeah, you gonna have to be on that for the rest of your life, baby, unless God say different." But oh my God, look at me now. You know I did. Look, I and this ain't even no padded bra. My weight came back, and I could eat. That's why when I did that video, drop it low, I had to drop it low going to the front because I couldn't go to the back. And when they say strike a pose with it, oh. And you know what? I feel healthy, but I need to lose weight because I used to have a really small naturally. I used to have a really small waistline and stuff, but my top part ain't never been this full and healthy. And I believe that come from them energy drinks too with all them hormones in it and stuff. But oh my God, my back started hurting because I'm carrying all of this back here. And I'm like, oh my God, I got what folks is paying for. I just got it just all going on up over here that I need to get some to somebody else. But once you get the medication in your system good and get on trying to see what I can eat now. Once you be on it long enough, oh, you'll start gaining your weight back. You're going to want to stop gaining. You're going to have to watch what you eat. I could eat. Do you hear me? And wouldn't gain no weight. I was losing. Seemed like the more I ate, the more I lost. You got to take it daily. Because I was messed up all of my church clothes. I mean, I had beautiful church clothes. Beautiful. You been taking vitamin B, D, and zinc. Yeah, take your vitamins. I had beautiful church clothes. I couldn't wear them no more. That's why my mama was buying me all of them butt pads. And I was buying them bombshell, bro. I was the bombshell lady. You could see it in my face. You could see my bone structure in my face. I had lost that much weight. Oh, I would cry every time I went in to the doctor, Aaliyah, and they tell me to get on this scale. And they would say, well, you done lost 5 more pounds. And I would just bust out and start crying. Them people felt so sorry for me at the doctor's. And I wear hats all the time. And my hats had got too big for my head till they was swinging around my head like a hula loop. You can see your bone structure. That you could see my bone structure in my face. Now it look like I'm walking around with jawbreakers up in my mouth. But you gonna get it back. And when you get it back, you gonna have to be careful because that weight is gonna come up on you so fast. I wear fedoras. I was in the fedora group, y'all, because I wear hats all the time. When I would post my pictures in the fedora group, I had to line my hats with socks to keep them straight on my till I finally just fell out the fedora group because it wasn't working for me. What you say the medicine hurts so bad when you take it? Why it hurt? Girl, oh, I love cucumber water. Why do the medicine hurt when I take medicine? Hurts so bad when I take it. What kind of medicine you take? Or do you be hurting real bad and you have to take medicine? Oh, because of your liver. So how long did they say it's going to take to rejuvenate your liver and for the enzymes for it to build back up? How old are you? That's why we got to pray for one another and hold up the bloodstained banner. Because I'm telling you, and the thing about it, a little stress adds on to it. Being stressed out, that's good. You taking care of yourself. Stress adds on to it. And stress adds on to everything. Cat, like I was telling you, all that stressing, don't. It is what it. Oh, you young, you 32. Well, I was like about 35. No, I was like about 36. You cannot. You know what? What's going to happen is going to happen. And like me and Kat was saying earlier, you got to put it in God's hands and leave it there. Oh, Lord, girl. You living with somebody that got bipolar. Oh, that's enough right there to throw you into a whole nother situation. Yeah, you got to try to block that out. You got to pray about that. Get you some oil. If you go to church and stuff, get you some oil. Let the pastor pray over that oil, or you can pray over it yourself. And that individual that you with that bipolar, put a couple of drops in them shoes, anoint them clothes and stuff when they ain't watching, and ask God to put a calm, peaceful spirit over them. I keep my babies out like right now and send them on their way. Why you got to keep your babies out? Is the bipolar the person that you live with bad? People that got bipolar, that's not an easy person to live with. I worked with people with bipolar for so many years. That bipolar and schizophrenia, and it seemed like we got more people that's dealing, and young people that's, remember, we never used to hear about no bipolar and schizophrenia. It's so many people nowadays, but you know what? I believe that a lot of this weed and stuff like that is giving these people this schizophrenia and bipolar. Yeah, you in the room 1 minute and they laughing and skinning and grinning and loving you, and then you come back in the room and they a whole nother person. Oh, depressed and forgot what they even doing. Oh, Aaliyah, we got to pray for you. And it'll start making you feel like that, having you acting unseemly. Well, see, you got to be strong and be there for your kids, because we don't realize the effect that stuff like that take on our children. Just watching us go through it. Me and Kat was just talking about that with her son and stuff, and how she changed her life, and now she trying to rebuild her relationship, and it's just hard, and it affects kids. Read the encouraging book, read the book of Psalms, and continue to say, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. It can form, it can look like it's going to form, and all of that, but it won't. And a lot of times you think you happy, but you not, because you carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. And then it seemed like to me that you a magnet for these kind of people. You cannot. Sometimes you just got to let people go, no matter how much you want to help them. Friends, if they always coming to you with a problem and you can't never go to them, you can't be no therapist for everybody and going through your own thing. Sometimes you got to disconnect yourself, no matter what people think. And sometimes it take hurting people's feelings and say, you know what? What about me? I got issues and I got problems too. Can't go to the other, can't go to the other, the littlest thing, but they will call you scream. And you know what? When they call screaming, you got control over the phone on your end. Hang it up. Click, click. You got control over your end. But anytime you dealing with a lot of people that they always coming to you and you can't never go to them. I was once told that there's givers and there's sappers. And the givers is people that can give you back. And you can go to and have a listening, and they can have a listening ear for what you going through. They ain't got to say nothing. Just listen. And then you got sappers that's sapping your strength, that every time you turn around, they got a problem. And majority of the time, it's the same problem that you done told them how to deal with. Why is that? How many times in how many ways have I told you, baby, how to deal with this problem? I ain't got no more for you. Sometimes you got to tell people for your own sanity. I have nothing else to give you. I'm going through my own thing. Can you listen to me? Can you give me some time? I am not Superwoman. You might think I am, but you have no idea I am not her. Can I pour into you sometime? Yeah, Kat, we got to take this life one day at a time. You can't wake up to somebody else's problems and go to bed to somebody else's problems and then think you gonna be able to take care of yourself too and your kids. Cause your kids is getting all that energy, all that negative energy that's around you and in your house. Cause whether you know it or not, it's in your home. When all of them burdens and problems and stuff is around you and you taking on that load, you're not able to be productive and happy with your children like you should be able to be. So you got all that negative energy in your house, and the baby is cutting up, acting out. The teenager cutting up, acting out. The middle one is cutting up, acting out. Everybody just acting out. That's because you have allowed all that negative energy to come up in your house. Get rid of all of that. It ain't worth it. Because you know what? Once you get sick, and if you sick too long, them same people that sapped all your energy and strength up out of you and took you there, they ain't going to be around too long. They're going to find somebody else to pour into. Stop being a toilet bowl for people to flush their mess down, especially when you done gave them all the advice that you can give them. I bet you one thing, when they come to you with that same stuff and you tell them, don't talk no more. Don't talk no more. Let's just start praying. As a matter of fact, come on over here so we can have some prayer meeting and Bible study. If they don't show up, then you know. You don't really want no help. You just want somebody to sit up and talk to. And take the thing about it, you can become a magnet for people that have a lot of issues and problems, because every time you turn around, they calling you. You can be having a good day, and it takes one person to call with a whole lot of drama and mess your whole day up. Don't allow nobody to do that. Or either you be getting ready to do something during the course of your day and stuff, and then after you get through talking to that person, you be like, you know what, I don't even feel like doing it no more. That's because they sappers. They done sapped everything up out of you. I had to learn how far to go with people. And then recognize and realize who wanted help and who didn't. Now, if you want the help and you asking how to get through this and that and stuff like that, then okay, that's fine and well. But if you just keep on coming with this foolishness, and a lot of times it be just foolishness, you be like, really? Are you really calling me on this right here? Mm-mm. You better learn how to take care of yourself and take care of this temple. Because with that thyroid, it ain't no joke. What you say? Candace Bowling. It's Aaliyah, y'all. You got to be selfish when it comes to your health care. Oh, your phone went dead. Mine did too earlier. When it comes to your health nowadays, you got to be selfish. Because who gonna come to your bedside when you laid up there, then had a stroke or a heart attack? Oh, okay. You logged into your sister-in-law's home. When it comes to your health and you being sick and laid up, think about it. How many people do you know that is going to take you in, be at your bedside, help you with your bills because you can't go to work when you didn't let them pour into you so long? What you say? I told her, give me your phone. I'm talking about you too, sister. I know that's right. Cause we got to look out for one another, girl. We got to. Instead of tearing one another down. Been there, done that. Then been through the thyroid thing. And I'm telling you, and during the time I was going through it, I was going through a divorce too, and so that was so stressful for me. You started your walking. That's good. And just try to get as healthy as you can get, because if you're healthy, it helps you to fight off these sicknesses. And the thing about it, what we don't realize, ginger. Add ginger to your diet. Walking is very, very good. and stand on a good regimen. That is so good. See, you line it up and you in control, and take your medication at the same time every day. People don't realize that's a big part. Don't take it today at 1 o'clock. Take it tomorrow at 10 o'clock at night. Get your body used to a regimen like you say you doing, and get your body used to the same routine and doing the same thing every day. Add to ginger to your diet. You getting stronger and stronger. And if that works for you, what you was doing in 2020, girl, keep on doing it. Between that and putting it in God's hands, you got this. And with us behind you and praying, and Kat and Denise, I don't know what Denise ain't on here tonight. Jay's ain't on here tonight, so they probably out Christmas shopping or something like that. But y'all sisters have been so encouraging to me. Y'all have no idea. Um, I look forward to talking to y'all because I don't deal with a lot of women. I've never had a lot of women friends on the outside. And just to know that it's women and people out there that's genuine and that's loyal. I mean, it means a lot. Y'all might not think it mean a lot, but it means a lot to me. And I just want to give back to you guys what y'all give to me. I love you guys. And when I go throughout my day, I'll be thinking about y'all and stuff. And be like, what am I gonna talk about tonight? What we gonna talk about tonight? Cause y'all know we have been talking about the truth, but I got some joke. I'll be having jokes, and my daughter be like, "Mama, why you got to say it like that?" I'll be like, "Well, I don't be meaning. I just said what I said." What you say? God is in. I feel like God is in charge of things. However, my flesh. Yeah, all of our flesh get weak, girl. Long as you got some positivity. I was telling Kat, broken peace. I was telling my daughter today, because she was seeing different parts of the Bible she don't understand and stuff. I said, you're not going to understand everything. God don't expect for us to be perfect. We're not going to reach perfection until we reach heaven. But long as you got broken pieces, you can always rebuild on broken pieces. Stop looking at what you lost, because if you continue to look at what you lost and continue to look behind you, you're going to lose what you got in front of you. Yeah, a lot of women just don't have women friends, and then not trustworthy. I guess I don't know. You know what? I don't even know why I never had a lot of women friends. It seemed like I always have been the one that's been set aside for so long to be a counselor, and always put a smile on somebody else's face. And I had got to the point where I started talking to God saying, Lord, why I always got to be the one to put a smile on somebody else's face? What about me? What about me? I'll be like, I hurt too. I go through things sometime too. I have left conversations and places where I have had people cracking up and I'm driving home and I be like, God, what about me? About things to keep me down. I am control. That's good, Fat Cat, that you can keep your but because a lot sometimes don't you know this medication mess you up worse than what you is. I work with people too long and for the state. And I be like, you know what? They better off not taking their medication. What you say, they suck the life out of you, and soon as I would get happy, I would get a call about someone. About the littlest thing, you be like, no, you ain't calling me about this. No, you did not. And they be like, I just need somebody to vent to because you know and I be like, okay, come on, get to it. What's up? Stop playing with me. Housewives of Atlanta is on. And you done called here with that. Couldn't that wait till tomorrow? I'll be like, we just talked about that. And here you come again. And then I had to give in and say, okay, what's going on? And they be like, well, Bridget, Sister Bridget, you know this and that. And so, what you say? You answer the phone and say, speak. Me too. Me too. I look at the phone. Girl, where my phone at? I look at the phone when the call come through. I look at the phone. I said, not tonight. Not today. What you say? You answer the phone and say, speak. Oh, you must be getting a whole lot of calls. You too much. What you say? They leave a voicemail like, call the prayer line. What you tell them? Call the prayer line. I ain't in. What you say? I'm like, wait, did we just talk about that 50 times, 150 times? Then when you don't answer, they have voicemail, like call the prayer line, like they calling the prayer line. I need to put that on the phone. This is the prayer line. Tell Jesus all about it. And we have each other. And it's good when you can pour off into each other and laugh about it and tell about the same experiences. Oh, God. What'd you say? She be like, I need your help. But my boyfriend, you can't just ignore me. Just settle. Girl like me, I'll tell her, maybe you need to get a new boyfriend. Get a new one, because this one right here is running me and you in the ground. As a matter of fact, put his behind on the line so I can talk to him. And then they'll say, girl, I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna put him on the line because I don't want to put him on blast. Well, you putting him on blast calling me 50 times about him? Yeah, you can't just keep giving your energy like that. And my new thing is, when they come at me with the same thing over and over and over, I tell them, I said, you know what? I ain't even on that kind of energy no more. I ain't on that energy right now. No, you not finna to do that to me. I ain't working on that kind of energy. Not tonight. Like they say, I'm in your city tonight. Not tonight. But I guarantee you will know where they at if you say, put him on the line. Since he the problem. Let me talk to him. It ain't no way he can do something horrible every single day. Every day? Of everyone now. An honor to be able to take care of mama. Yeah, and it's an honor to be able to take care of her now. But you know what? That's what God will do. That's the blessing of God. God seen your mom putting in work, taking care of everybody. See, you live the life. Like they say, you live by the sword, you die by the sword. If you live that life taking care of folks, God gonna make sure that you gonna have somebody that's gonna be looking out for you. Candace, don't play with me. Hang your sister's phone up right now. You gonna tell me that she calling you this many times about this man and she won't let you even meet him or talk to him? Is he real? Start off saying, hey, that's what they do. Well, I'm not good. My boyfriend just gets on my nerves. I hate him. He makes me sick. I'll be like, damn, are you serious? Well, if you hate him, why is he there? Why is he there? See, this is a routine for her. This is something that this is somebody the devil done about to bring your spirits down. This is this is Aaliyah. You can. This is your sister. I forgot you say. I'm calling you Candace. She's controlling and she controlling and manipulative. So if it ain't going her way and he ain't doing what she say do, then it's a problem. I would say this ain't no laughing matter. Cause you intrude in my life. Stop playing with me. This is not a laughing matter. They'll start off saying, how you doing? How everything going? How was work? How was this? How was, well, girl. And they be waiting on you to say, how was your day? And a lot of times I won't even say it. Because I know what's coming afterwards. They going in on me with their problem. And soon as they get through with all of that, well, you know, I've been going through it all day long, and this one is doing this. And she will respond by saying, I'm here, I'm her only friend, and that she doesn't deal with anyone else. Well, no wonder you are her only friend, because you're the only one that's sitting up there listening to that foolishness. What you say? You put your phone on Do Not Disturb. You know what, Kat? I found myself after my divorce being selfish with my personal time, because I was married for 27 years. I was with him for 32. And so after that, after the divorce and stuff, I found myself being selfish with my time, and I was like, I need time for me. I need time to love on me. I need time to get to know me. And I've been by myself now for 6 years. And I asked God, I said, God, if it's somebody out there for me, I said, then you got to let me know. You got to really actually let me know. Because at my age now, I'm too old to be going off into a relationship with a whole bunch of drama. Because I have peace and I am drama free. And now I be seeing how these relationships be going and how they play out. And I didn't realize it's more old folks acting a fool than it is young. Headaches. I have so much peace, and people be like, Bridget, you beautiful and you nice and you have so much to offer, and ain't you lonely? No, I ain't lonely. I sure am not. I got my kids, I got my grandkids that I can send home when I get ready. I ain't got nobody telling me ex calling my phone, blowing it up, talking about what time you gonna get here, where you at, and all them clothes I got and stuff like that. I ain't even got room in my closet to share. I done been out on dates. I done been engaged and to a rich man and realized, I can't just do this for the money. Cause this is somebody I got to live with forever to one of us leave here. And it came at the best time when I decided during COVID. When COVID came, I know where I was when COVID came. I was on my way to the airport when Trump said the planes is supposed to stop. That was my excuse. I said I got to get back home. The devil got so many traps laid out for us to disturb our peace until it's unbelievable. Because if he can disturb your peace and have your mind focused on other things that's not of God, then you ain't focused on God. You can't have that personal relationship and bond with God. I'm not saying don't get married and have somebody in your life and everything, but don't just go to get nobody just to say you got somebody. Need something from the store. Where you at? When you go be home. Why you taking so long to get? Yeah. What took you so long? Girl, I know. I got to get off this phone so I can go over here and check on my grandbaby. Cause my mama's got her. And I know she probably didn't fell asleep on her. But yeah, wants to control you. Want to know where you going, when you gonna come back, and what you getting, and I mean just all of this. But I'm finna to go on and get off this live. I have enjoyed talking to you ladies tonight. I'm finna to go over here and get my grandbaby and bring her over here with me. Y'all pray for us as I pray for you. And I'm gonna talk to you ladies tomorrow, and I love you. I love you guys too. I love y'all so much. And everybody that's in the background, please push like and share. It's been a good night, laughing night. And everybody be blessed. And let's just pray for one another. And I'm praying for all of you, sisters and brothers. And I will see you all tomorrow. Aaliyah, Cat, our new sister that came in on us tonight. So, yeah, let's just pray for one another and hold one another up, because God is good all the time, not some of the time, but all the time. And just know that God is faithful to us. Wendy, thank you so much for joining us. Please continue to come on and join us and push the like button on the way in, on the way out. And I love you, girls. I love you, ladies. And have a good night, and God bless you.